How's everybody today? Hope you're all doing well. So what's Kevin up to today? Well, not too much. Yesterday I went to the engineering place and showed you those trikes and whatnot. He had a lot more different vehicles, but I went there to talk to him about some stuff and find out some information. But before I get into that, I just wanted to show you what the river's doing. You guys often ask me, do I get flooding here in Thailand? Not yet, but you can see the river's up and it's moving quite fast because there's a lot of rain in the north. You can see the blue pipe going into the river, and if you remember, I was about 2 meters below that when I fixed the pickup point last time, you remember? So the tree is now in the water. But if you look here, the trunk is like a meter away from the water, but from there to down to where the pickup point is about, I guess, 2.5 meters, something like that. I come out to sit here and mind my business, and look who's here. It's good, but she's been rolling in something and she has a bit of a body odor problem. So I'm sitting here thinking, I want to talk to you guys on the back of my pickup truck, watching the world go by, and this is what I'm looking at. And somebody come to sit with me, but she's got a body odor problem. She's been rolling in something stinky. So, what have I been talking about at that engineering place yesterday? Why did I go see that guy? Well, now she's put that stinky thing right on my shorts. Dainty girl. You know, I talked about building a tree house, etc. and downstairs and something. You know, I got this engineering head. I'm always thinking about something. But I want something that I can... will I do the tree house? Yes. Do I want to do it right now? No. And the main reason why is because the exchange rate is so poor at the moment because of Britex. You know, the people, I guess people don't have confidence in the pound right now. So if I bring my pension over here right now, I'm going to lose about 5,000 pounds, 5,000 baht per 1,000 pounds I bring over. So I'm reluctant to bring it. I'm trying to be sticky, frugal, whatever you want to call it. If you've been listening to me for any length of time, you'll know that I have a survival side that I'm interested in. Engineering, because I used to teach vehicle engineering, right? All different engines and things like that. So, and a mode of transport. You know, I've talked about this many times, electric bike, right? So, I'm thinking, first of all, I used to ride motorcycles, but I'm thinking, I don't need a motorcycle. What do I want a motorcycle for? Here in Thailand, it's too hot. You know, nobody wears leathers or anything like that because it's too hot. You know, if you pull up to a traffic light here with leathers on, you probably pass out at the light. So forget that. But I thought about electric bike for fun, just, you know, like to go into the village or whatever, right? And then I kept dreaming about it, you know, letting your brain run wild. And I'm thinking, what would it look like? And you know what I've come up with so far? To enable all the different things I think of is, you know, if you had a motorcycle that looked like a trike, 3 wheels, but with a roof on. Why do you need a roof? Well, it does rain here, but that's not so much important. But the main thing is the sun. Sitting in the sun. You know, you can sit under a tree outside and you can just be comfortable. But as soon as you walk into the sun, it's hot. So I thought if you put a roof on it, you could sit in the shade and you're moving, so there'd be a bit of a breeze. That's the idea. So but the survival side says don't make it petrol or gas, because then you're getting into registering and insurance and all that sort of stuff. So if you keep it electric, I thought if I found a wheel, a bicycle wheel with a center hub, and today I've been looking for a long time, but I could never find one. But today I found a 1200 watt, sorry, 1200 watt wheel, and it can be converted to front wheel or rear wheel for a bicycle. So I thought then if I created a trike, make my own trike, right, 3-wheel bicycle, but make it so it's a little bit more robust, just a little bit more because of weight, and then make actually like a rickshaw. So it looked like I'd still have pedals. I could pedal. If I wanted to, I could pedal it. But at the same time, if I wanted to, I could just turn on the ignition and select the mode 1, 2, 3, how powerful I wanted it to go, and then open the throttle and off I go. Driven by electric via lithium batteries. And if you got really flash, you could put a solar panel on the roof and it would charge the batteries for you. So I could drive from here, I don't know, 30 kilometers away, stop to have something to eat, leave it in the sun, and it would recharge the batteries for me. And I could come back, you know, turn around to come back, and the batteries are full already. And I come back another 30 kilometers. So a lot to think about. But yesterday at the engineering place, I was asking him, telling him, you know, roughly what I wanted. And he said that if I drew it or give him pictures, and I thought, you know, I think I'm going to do it myself. Yes, I could pay him to do it for me, but the whole point is I want to do it myself. But I don't want to have to keep going and buying tools. You know, I had this dream way back in England to have myself a workshop and have all this stuff going. That didn't work out then. So when I moved to America, you know, I was married and I wanted to build a workshop, but at the time the house needed fixing. So I fixed the house all up, got the house ready, and she started messing around. So I never did get my workshop. I bought loads and loads of tools thinking one day I'll have my workshop, and I lost everything gone. You know, only I invested thinking that one day I'd have this workshop. And now I'm 62. In 2 months, yeah, 2 months, 2.5 months, I'm going to be 63. So I don't really want to be buying loads and loads and loads of tools, but I think I can still do it, but keep it simple and design my own rickshaw where I can still pedal but have an electric motor, and it could be nice with a solar panel on the roof. So each thing could, you know, I could do it in stages. So the first thing would be to build a rickshaw as a bicycle with the wheel on, and then put the electrics in and go from there. So that's where I am now. The light's almost gone, but I was waiting for the mayor from the village behind to stop talking on the loudspeaker so I could talk to you. So if I move my money here, I lose thousands, so I'm trying to wait before I build a tree house or anything else. But on a smaller scale and take my time, I could afford to do the bike, which is really where my heart is because of the engineering side, electronic side, electric side, motor transport, survival, it's all in one. So I'm thinking on a small scale I could build the trike. You know, I'm thinking even in the roof system you could put electronics or controls in there, and just, it's all for fun. You know, what do you do when you retire? You know, what do you got to find something that stimulates the gray stuff, right? So some people want to drink beer all day long. That's not me. Technically I don't drink, and I'm not saying drinking's bad, but it doesn't do anything for me. You know, I get people drink for whatever reason. I get stimulated by using my noodle, and so I think if I built myself the trike come rickshaw, got it all working, painted it and everything, I think it'd be really nice. And then you just keep farting around with it as a hobby, something to do for fun, and keep doing things just for fun, right? And there's actually, you know, There's a rickshaw, an old-fashioned one, at a coffee shop down the road. I think I've shown it to you before, so I'll probably go down there and take some pictures and some video and measurements and see what I can do, and then start putting pencil to paper. That's my plan anyway. But the idea is I can travel a long way on it just by solar or by battery pack, and then I don't have to worry about registration or anything like that. Okay guys, I'm going to end it there because I ran out of light waiting for the loudspeaker to stop, and I don't know if you can still see me. So I will say good night. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best, guys. Thanks for being here. Good night.